Sheraton Grand Hotel. It'll be great. I want to say it's going to be so good. It's going to be wonderful. Let's hear you all. It's going to be so good to tell it. I love products. Products, great products, beautiful products, wonderful products, tremendous products, wonderful things, great shit. So nobody respects products more than me. Let me just say that. I just want to say nobody respects products. You've done a great job. You've done it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Nobody respects women more than even though I'm taking the nipple right there. So, in the world tonight, all the divisions we're going to forget Sunni, Shia, Democrat, Republican, Procter & Gamble, Unilever, but all. % more for their places. So, what happened? What the fuck happened since this time last year? You go out of a building, you come back, and this time it's been such a predictable year, hasn't it? Nothing has changed in the last 12 months. Yeah, like it's weird, you know, you wake up on the 24th of May and June, and we've left here, wake up on the 10th of November, and Trump is president. Just don't go to sleep, that's my advice. Because bad things happen when you go to sleep. That's what it is. I gotta say, bad things happen when you go to sleep. I was watching in November, like many people watching the television, I saw that 70-year-old man with strange hair, surrounded by his family, some of them in tears, swearing the presidential oath. I thought, fuck me, John Lewis had done a good Christmas ad this year. A chancellor called Hammond. May Hammond, what could possibly go wrong? They're recovering. They spent Christmas doing a very wonderful nativity play at Westminster where Theresa May was Mary and Philip Hammond was Joseph, looking after little baby Brexit. Wasn't theirs. They didn't plan it. It was given to them by superior force. As we know, God moves in mysterious ways, though not quite as mysterious as Ed Balls. It's going to be a great night, folks. Don't worry. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. It's really, I feel like this Christmas, I feel like somebody gave me a box set, 3 box sets. 3 huge box sets. One was Brexit, one was Trump, one was Corbyn. I don't want to watch any of them. I just want to know what happens at the end. That's just exciting. If you've got names, the Brexit one, that's the Force Reawakens. The Trump one, that's Rogue One, obviously. And Corbyn, well, that's the Phantom Menace, isn't it? We just don't know. So weird, isn't it? It's a weird thing. You wake up and they say President Obama is showing President-elect Trump around the White House. What is going on? Okay. Welcome. Come here. You can look around, but don't touch anything. Especially my wife and daughters. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. We're gonna make America grow again, folks. We're really it's gonna you know the most disappointing about Bill Clinton, I'm gonna say this is one for you ladies. I was really hoping that I was going to be back in the White House. I remember that building. And a lot of great things happened there. Happened under me, and I want to thank Barack Obama because one of the first things that he did as President of the United States, he made my wife Hillary the Secretary of State, the United States Foreign Secretary. She did not come home for 4 years. I have the best 4 years of my entire life. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of my job is to try and make politicians look a little bit more ridiculous than they actually are. Have you any idea quite how hard that is right now? Tom Lehrer, he stopped doing satire. He said satire was obsolete when they made Henry Kissinger, but they gave him the Nobel Peace Prize. We've so far moved on from that. A year, 2 years of Tony Blair as Middle East peace envoy. He gave the job up last year. Oh yeah, mission accomplished. Maybe the Middle East, we need more peace. Wherever you go, whether it's Iraq or Syria, or you can hear a pin drop, followed by the grenade, obviously. I think we've got to be careful, right? Because you look at Donald Trump. He's got no experience, right? What's to stop him, right? From making some, catastrophic error, like invading some Middle Eastern country. Hang on, wrong analogy. So we've got that. We've got Trump. We've got Boris Johnson for example. Come on. I stand the unlikely love child of Angela Merkel and Donald Trump lives in what the fuck's going on? Yes. As they go along, governments are making it up. It's like we've got an improvised government making it up as they go along, based on suggestions to the audience. And they just worked out that Brexit wasn't a serious suggestion; it was actually just a drunken heckle. What they really were saying was just fuck off the lot of you. Now we've got the world's greatest brain, Britain's greatest brain. When I say that, we've got Liam Fox, the disgraced Liam Fox, who his full name, who's been against Europe since before he was conceived. David Davis, who's been against Europe since before he was conceived, and Boris Johnson, who gave it up for Lent. It's even confusing the Farage household. They'll say, even in my house. Every other day, my wife turned to me, and she said, Nigel, I'll make Harrisburg, I'll find out else. She's applying under Australian rules to stay in the country. That means that you can stay in Britain if you're doing a job that nobody else in Britain would want to do. It's going to be a short interview now, isn't it? Politicians have a rhythm to their speech. Farage is my way, is it? And now, the end is near. So I face final curtain. George Galloway's like tainted life. There are times I think I want to get away. I want to run away. Once I ran to you, now I run from my tears. And that's not really all. Would you like me to be a cat? No. Extraordinary. What's David Cameron? I'm a pink toothbrush, you're a lip. What was he thinking? What was he thinking with the referendum? I know what he's thinking. We knew what's going to happen. We're going to have government with the Liberal Democrats and give out as much chance of me having to deliver a referendum as there is of them finding that photograph of me with a pig. So then they win the election and he's become, suddenly he is the captain of the Titanic. No, I'm the captain. No, we are sick. Look, as Captain Titanic, but I think we should let the public decide. I know it's an iceberg. I just think we should let the public decide. I know it's all thing. Okay, iceberg it is, right, full speed ahead, let's see who blinks first. Alright, it wasn't the result I wanted, it wasn't what I expected, it wasn't what I was hoping for. Somebody said that week, we were knocked out of Europe twice in 1 week, once by Iceland and once by the people who shot there. And I think that's fair. But I love Europe. I think, as a child, my father took me all around Europe, all these wonderful countries, Monaco, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, Jersey, and the Isle of Man. I remember, he said, trust me, something to do with trust anyway. He said, trust me, one day all this will be all. And I love that. But look, I won an election I thought I'd lose, and I lost a referendum that I thought I'd win. So I think we can call that quits. think we could call that because I can retire, I can do this, so I can go on holiday, I didn't even have to go to Cornwall, I can go somewhere nice, and I think I'm going to Scotland, because let's face it, those stags aren't going to shoot themselves, so I think, but let's look at the positives. Let's look at the, I think we should look at the positive. Look, we've seen I think we've seen a return to traditional values. Certainly, if the pound is anything to go by, that's back to where it was in about 1985. When I came into the coalition, people said, are we going to make the rich richer? Are we going to make the poor poorer? I think we managed to do both. Wimbledon twice, so fuck you, Brussels. So right, so what up there? I mean, you laugh. You know, I'm out of a job because we got Theresa May, Jeremy Corbyn, and Tim Farron, and not even Tim Farron does Tim Farron. Let's be honest. It's a difficult joke that because a lot of people are going, who is Tim Farron? Break, Williams and Lamb, Farron, Carmichael, and Clay. Not many. Pew, Break. Pew, surprisingly few, couple of people claim. And Theresa May, yes, that is, I thought it was a shampoo, I want to say, but it isn't. Theresa May, I feel a bit sorry, because it's like she's the woman, all her life, she's one. She gets one, only to find that it is her brother's, the wheels are wonky and it keeps going to the right and it hasn't got any brakes. But God love her. And Jeremy Corbyn, well, he's more of a mascot, really, isn't he? I don't no sense of humour, that's the thing that gets me. Okay, how many members of the NEC does it take to change a light bulb? That light bulb is staying where it is. That light bulb was put there by the membership. That light bulb has got a mandate. It's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere at all. I was in a shop the other day and said, can I get that stuff, what's it called, sticks like shit? They said, I think you'll find it called Corbynite now, sir. So it's a strange world. It's a strange world. We're now saying goodbye. Say goodbye. The guard will say goodbye. Say goodbye. One of the great artists, one of the great speakers, who speaks very slowly. He'll says 5 words, occasionally 2. Sometimes even 3. In extreme circumstances. 1. Who speaks very slowly, great authority, and occasionally sounds like Kermit the Frog. Halfway down the stairway, there isn't any others. It's not at the bottom. It's not at the top. So that is the step.
Oh, God.
Roy wants to. What's he going to do? What's he going to do next week? Safety officer on a cruise liner, that would be a good one, wouldn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, the ship is sinking. Ship is sinking, and we have 2 minutes. We have 1. Suddenly Trump is starting to roam out. They're going to find it. They found a great thing, we're going to swear it tomorrow. They found a really, really small Bible, so my hand looks big. So, I never meant those things I said. I never said the Mexicans are rapists. I said they're great therapists. So they're great therapists. The sound system was rigged. So, I never said we should have a shutdown of Muslims. Never said we should have a complete shutdown of Muslims. Museums. That's what I said. I never said if Ivanka wasn't my daughter, I'd be hitting on her. I never said that. explaining to do. So, folks, are you ready for this? Are you ready for your awards ceremony? It's going to be so good. It's going to be great for you. And we want you to tweet. We want you to Instagram, social media. We want you to tweet the shit out of tonight. We really do. Because last year we got something like 1.3 million. So this event trended last time. You got a bit of a job because there's a lot of other shit going on this evening. But you have got to get out there. Quite understand what social media is. If you could just spend this evening chatting about, that would be. I would be amazingly grateful. So you're ready to do. Are you ready? Are you ready to administer punishment eating today? Sorry, that's as they said when they crossed the Rubicon, Dodgy et Gavana est. Pro Kixos Warrior. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's take off. Okay, we've narrowed it down. In response to what we've done, we've got tonight we have. Great. So, okay. Now, this is what's going to do. I'm going to go through all the awards. I'm going to go through all the categories. We're going to have our sponsor beside me. We're going to invite the winners up. We'll shake hands. We'll go through the categories one by one. Then they will have breakfast. No, it's okay. But you're in a good mood. That's good. I can see it. Okay, so I need somebody to help me to start this first section and indeed to get the ball rolling. And who better